One of the pieces of kit that some people don't realise they need is a sleeping mat. A sleeping mat keeps you off the ground, it makes it more comfortable to sleep, and it's really important to help keep you warm. We've arranged these mats into a pile in their weight, with the lightest at the top and the heaviest at the bottom. So the first mat we've got, and the lightest, is this old caramel mat. This mat is probably over 30 years old. They literally cannot go wrong, but they're really thin and they don't offer you a great deal of insulation off the ground. They're also really cheap. I think you can buy cheap versions of this for about £5. So if you're really on a strict budget, this is an option. The other disadvantage of this mat is that when it's packed, it is really bulky, and it's probably going to have to go on the outside of your rucksack, which is fine in dry weather, but in wet weather, you're going to end up going to bed on a wet mat. The next mat on our pile is a thermarest. This mat is not rectangular in shape. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's narrow at the foot than it is at the head end. That is done to save weight. Simply by cutting away a lot of the fabric, it's a lighter mat than it would be if it was rectangular. It's made of a crinkly, almost crisp packet-like material, and some people find them very noisy to sleep on. We're not sure if this mat is insulated or not. There is an insulated version, we don't know whether this is it. The uninsulated mat is absolutely fine in summer weather and in the late spring and early autumn, but in the winter you're going to want something else underneath you to help keep you warm. It blows up by puffing into the valve on this corner, or there's a big bag that you can use to squeeze the air into it. It's one of the most expensive mats in the pile and costs £170. The next mat in our pile is another mat that is pumped up to be a really nice, thick, cushy sleep. This mat is definitely insulated inside. Inside these tubes is sleeping bag-like fluff all spread out to stop your body heat from moving through into the ground and cooling you down. It inflates with a pump on the side that you look like you're doing CPR when you pump it up. These two mats are both very similar. They're both thermarests. They're rectangular in a shape again, although they do come in a tapered, curved version to save a bit more weight. This one is 3/4 length, and you can see that I either get to have my feet on the mat or my head, but not both. People choose a 3/4 length mat to make them lighter, and you can put your feet on your rucksack or your head on a pillow in order to get your whole body off the ground. They're not really insulated. Because of the foam inside, they do offer some warmth, but they're just not in the same league as the properly insulated mats. This one weighs 550 grams, and although we haven't weighed this one, we think it's probably about 100 or 150 grams heavier again and is the heaviest mat, but it is full length.
There are some things that you need to consider before buying your mat. The first one is, what budget have you got? The weight. So if you're going on a longer trip or you're actually carrying all of your pack, then you need to be going for something lighter weight. You also need to be thinking about comfort. So perhaps if you're carrying a few extra pounds, or for the ladies that have had children, comfort can be more of a priority, in which case you're looking for something that has got a lot more cushioning. Fourth one is insulation. You can have mats that are insulated against the cold of a floor. And the final thing is reliability. If you are looking for something totally reliable, then you're looking at this one. This one isn't going to deflate, it's not going to get a puncture. Whereas this one here, whilst it's lightweight, super comfort, it's as you do run quite a risk of it puncturing. So basically you just need to take care and carry your puncture repair kit.